Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly forecast. This is for July 20th to the 26th. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead with this lovely deck here. And then we're going to pull an oracle message for you all from this angel deck here. Now, in case you can't tell, we've got an ocean mermaid theme for the summer. And we're going to be using some mermaid cards here. And real quick, guys, I want to say a big thank you to a very kind, generous viewer, Rapid Luxury, for making these nails and sending them to me. So thank you. Thank you very much. If you want to check her out on social media, or if you want to check out her website, I have her info linked in the description, just to say thank you for her kindness and generosity. But we're going to see what's happening the week ahead for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And happy birthday, Cancers. For those of you who are in the tail end of Cancer season, we're going to see what is happening. Okay. So the first card here we have Reunion, the Three of Cups. Now, this is a really cool deck if you're trying to learn tarot, because it has like little keywords at the bottom. So if you have a hard time remembering what the cards mean, this can be very helpful. And the creator of this deck has Three of Cups summed up with the word reunion. Okay, some of you could be getting together with friends, obviously. For those of you late Cancers, maybe you're having a little birthday, or maybe some of you Cancers are having a belated birthday with friends coming together or reaching out. However, Three of Cups is a card of celebration, so it can be various ways. It can also be a card having to do with coming into a sense of community or a sense of belonging. Okay, so you can anticipate some of you may be receiving good news. You can anticipate some of you may be making some connections online or through some kind of organization or program or job, where you're feeling like you've found people who are like-minded, people who get you, people who understand you. I've also seen Three of Cups come up in a way when like self-employed people come together and they don't do the same thing for work, but there might be something that's kind of related. So they kind of bounce off each other, or they kind of like, you know, refer people to each other. They create like a sense of synergy, or like a little referral thing where they're able to share business between them. I've seen that come up with Three of Cups as well. The next card here, Cancer, is the Ten of Pentacles. So we did talk about good news and we did talk about business. And again, the creator of this deck has this card listed as luck. Okay, and that could definitely be the case for a lot of you. You might be feeling lucky. Overall, the Ten of Pentacles is a positive card, right? Ten of Pentacles is a card that's telling us that good things are happening. Abundance is coming in. It's also a card that comes up when we're manifesting, when our manifestation abilities are really picking up, because it's a card that can indicate that our dreams, our thoughts, our ideas are beginning to actually take shape and manifest in the physical realm. And sometimes I see this card come up for people when they've had a block in manifestation and they start manifesting, but the things that are coming up are like things from a long time ago. How can I explain it? You know, like, oh man, like I remember last year I kept saying I really wanted to have this bike, or I really wanted to have this video game, or I really wanted to have this car, or whatever it might be, right? So it might be coming in, you might be manifesting something that you forgot about. You really wanted it and then you forgot about it. So some of you are having things come down the pipeline a little late, but better late than never. Okay, so some of you might see that manifestation getting unblocked. All right, and obviously for some of you it could be more recent stuff, but sometimes I see it happen in that way. It's happened to me in that way at certain stages in my journey, and every time I did, it would crack me up. I thought it was funny. So some of you might be having that experience as well. But overall, this is abundance. This is also a sense of security. So if some of you have had some concerns around your home environment or where you're living, there could be good news coming in where you're going to be getting some security or some abundance. I know here in Los Angeles, like there's the whole buzz now over like rental forgiveness and things like this. So maybe some of you have had some concerns financially, and there could be help coming in for you, whether it's forgiveness over rent or some kind of extension or some kind of help. There could be a sense of security for you and your family, a sense of returning security or safety. The next card here, Cancer, is, oh, it's your card. Look at this. It's the Chariot. This is a major arcana card. So those of you that you watch my readings, you've heard me talk about the major arcana cards. The major arcana cards are very significant energies. They're very big energies. When the major arcana cards come up, it's like a significant crossroads, something we came here to learn, something we came here to accomplish. So it's every time I see the major arcana cards, it's like this is a significant chapter in your story. Like this is something you're going to remember. This is a pivotal moment or a pivotal time or a very defining time. And so when I see the major arcana for your zodiac sign come up, it's telling me that it's a situation in which you're stepping into your power. Okay, you're stepping into your power, you're stepping into your strength. I even see it come up for people when they're entering a period of time in which they're falling in love with themselves, right? That might sound a little conceited, but it's not, right? We hear so much about self-love. You gotta love yourself, you gotta love yourself. What does that mean? You know, how do we do it? Well, when your major arcana card comes up, it's just kind of happening pretty effortlessly. It's happening very naturally. And you're beginning to see that the things that maybe you were judging yourself about are actually really great things, really positive things, right? So you're not feeling as critical over yourself. Like you're forgiving yourself for past mistakes. Some of the things that you felt bad about, you're looking back and you're realizing, hey, wait a minute, I don't have anything to feel bad about. I was just standing up for myself, or that person was being really shady with me and I didn't let them take advantage of me. So I don't know why I should even feel bad about how I handled that situation. I protected myself, you know, whatever it might be. You might be just like letting things from the past go. And realizing that the things that maybe you saw as flaws or mistakes are actually very beneficial, or it's like they're actually pluses, not minuses. So the next card here, dear Cancer. Oh, and one more thing about the major arcana card. I know I'm doing a weekly forecast, but the major arcana, because it's a new chapter, it's an energy that's going to be around for a while, right? So this isn't just going to be for this week. Things are happening this week where the store is opening, and this is an energy that's going to be around for you for a while. Also, the Chariot can be that you're making up your mind. You're finally deciding what you want to do in your life. And I always say this about the Chariot. It always makes me think of the quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, who said, once we make a decision, the universe conspires to make it happen. So it's like your angels and guides are going to be stepping up because you're finally making use of your free will. And you're like, okay, universe, this is it. This is what I want to do. This is the direction I want to go in. I'm sure now. And your angels are like, great, awesome. Let's get to work. Let's make it happen. So there could be really swift movement happening for many of you. And sometimes this could be physical movement. Okay, you may be manifesting a car if you've been having issues with transportation. You may be relocating or moving or going on a trip, preparing to relocate, or some matter that was stuck is beginning to move forward. Okay, so it's very, very moving, flowing energy. The next card here, ooh, is opportunity, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Pentacles, absolutely opportunity. I agree with the creator of this deck. I think Page of Pentacles can be summed up with the word opportunity. A lot of the times I see Page of Pentacles come up in readings when somebody is finding something better to invest their time, money, energy, focus, interest in. So a lot of you might be getting out of the stage of feeling like you've just been, you know, spinning your wheels upside down, going nowhere with that Chariot card, to where you're no longer belly up, you're turning over, your wheels are on the ground, and you're moving forward, and you're going in a more productive direction, you know, something that's actually going to produce fruit here, something that's actually going to bring you some coin or some positive, you know, benefit. So it's a very abundant card in this way. It's the beginning stages. So it's like you're starting something new, but you're starting something that's going to pay off. That's going to be good for you in the long run. The Page of Pentacles, I also see a lot of the times when people are getting smarter with their money. So sometimes what happens is you sit down and you start looking at your bank statements, you start looking at your finances, and you're like, whoa, how much did I spend on this one thing? Whoa, how can I cut back on that? Or, oh man, wait a minute, what are all of these automatic billing, like, you know, $9.99, $4.99, $2.99, what is all this stuff? And you might be like, oh my gosh, I forgot I signed up for that fans only, or that Patreon, or Spotify, and I don't use it anymore, or I don't use Netflix anymore, or whatever it might be. You start kind of seeing that you forgot you've been paying for these things that you're not even using, or you don't even want anymore. And so you start to cut back things like that. Or you're like, man, why is my electricity so high, or whatever? And you might find ways of, like, you know, keeping the air conditioning from escaping through the windows, or whatever might be happening, you know, turning the lights off when you're not in the room. You start to make the money that you have go a lot farther. So I feel also some of you might even be looking at like investing. You might start reading books about investing, or watching videos on investing, or speaking with a financial planner who's giving you solid advice, right? You want to be cautious though when you're turning to people about investing or money for advice, because there's a, and I'm not saying, like, I'm not like completely and totally anti MLM. For a long time I was doing Mary Kay, and that's multi-level marketing, and it taught me so much, and it was a very positive experience for me. I don't do it anymore, but I'm grateful for when I did do it. So I'm not like saying all MLM is bad, but if you're taking financial advice, maybe don't take it from like a multi-level marketing kind of situation, unless that person really has like a proven track record, and you know people who, you know, have had really good experiences. Because like I said, it's not all bad, but you just have to be a little bit more cautious in those kinds of situations. Again, I'm not saying it's all bad. So if any of you are involved in that stuff, don't take it as like I'm insulting you, because I'm not. I just would always say, do your research, do your homework, look at the track record. If there's good solid evidence and you feel good about it, go for it. But if something in your gut is saying, I don't know about this, this might not be the good place for me to put my coin here, then, you know, listen to that. Listen to your gut feeling. We're going to go ahead and pull your angel card here and see what message is coming up for you guys. And as always, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks they may resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to click on the Calendly link, you can schedule a private reading with me there. Oh, how lovely, Cancer. You have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes, and you will get what you want. So what does this mean? Does this mean we need to be like a lazy bones and not do anything and not make an effort? No. What this means is you're doing the work, and then you're resting. You're putting it out to the universe, and you're having trust and faith that things are going to happen the way that they're meant to happen. One of the most common concerns I hear from people is, how come my angels never step in and help me? How come they never give me a miracle? Well, either we're not doing enough to help ourselves, we're not getting the ball moving so that our angels can step in and work with that energy, or we're doing way too much. We're hogging the ball. And our angels are like, wait, let me in. Pass it to me. Pass it to me. I'm wide open. And we're like, no, like we're going through everything with the ball and we don't want to pass the ball. So there's those two extremes. And so I feel with this angel of relaxation, Cancer, some of you are going to finally stop hogging that ball. You're going to do the work. You're going to, you know, cover some distance, and then you're going to pass it over to your angels and say, all right, I did my part. Handing it over to you. Thank you. I can't wait to see how you maneuver the rest of the way, right? So there needs to be balance. Sometimes we go to extremes, and I'm not putting anybody down, guys. I've done it. I know a lot of my friends and family who've done it. It's a part of the human experience, and it's a part of like our awakening, right? Like we learn as we go. So you guys are learning to pass that ball, all right? So enjoy being able to get some rest in and to relax. Alrighty, my darlings, again, check out your moon and rising sign video. The channeled angel messages for July are listed in the description of the video, and the love readings for July are listed in the description of the video. If you want to check those out, by all means, please do. And I'm going to be announcing the winner of the free 30-minute reading in the next few days or so from the time this reading is released, because every month I give away a free 30-minute reading and I give away a prize. So this month I'm giving away an obsidian arrowhead. It's made of obsidian. It's a little arrowhead point. And one person's going to win that, and one person, someone else, will win the free 30-minute reading. So the way to enter is I'm just choosing people from the likes and the comments on my Instagram and Facebook pages. You don't have to tag your friends. You don't have to share the posts. You don't have to, you know, sign up and pay for a reading. It's free. You don't have to do anything other than if you see a post you like, give it a like. If you're moved to comment, leave a comment. And then whoever's jumping out at me, I'm going to pick a winner from each page. And I'm going to keep doing this every month to say thank you to all of you for receiving the messages. Again, my dears, thank you again to Rapid Luxury for these awesome nails. She's very creative. I hate that it's blurry, but she's very creative. I'm telling you guys, the pictures don't do them justice. They're so cool. And then Lauren from Hotbox sent me jewelry, so I want to say thank you to her too. Again, you guys do not have to send me anything. Just watching the videos and subscribing and liking and commenting is more than appreciated. But thank you for those of you who've been generous, and I want to, you know, say thank you publicly to those individuals who've been kind enough to be generous in this way. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And the links are all in the description. Check out the different links. And I'm wishing you all a wonderful week. Take care.